So we're heading down to a undisclosed location. Been invited by Bentley to check out a brand new car that's actually not released yet. But when this video is released, you guys will then know because the embargo is up. Super excited to check it out. We're gonna see what it's like to drive, take a few photos, and also show you guys what it's like to come to an experience day for Bentley and kind of the overall feel and and how fun they are really. So yeah, I can't wait. Right, we think we're almost there. There's a gate right now. We found another Bentley in front of us, and so we're following him. But now they didn't tell us anything apart from just arrive. We're just following some random guy in a Bentley down a country path. We're gonna find out though. Right, we're on the wrong bit. We've got to reverse up. Right, so it wasn't the right bit. We've got to reverse up, turn around and go down this lane here. It's easier for us to turn around. That guy's in a Bentley. Right, look out for the Bentley signs because we are almost there. I'm assuming because we've got the Bentley sign. Well, missed it. Is this us? Yeah. Is this it? She looks like she could be. Hey, what's good?
Hey, you here for
I'm Mike. Yeah.
Mike, we're just in here.
Okay.
I'll open the gate for you.
Sick. Thank you so much. Well, there we go. That was lucky. Almost whizzed past her. Cheers, mate. Yeah, in here. Thank you very much. Hey, Laura. How's it going?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. How's
Good.
your
Good. Thank you. Yeah.
nice warm day for it?
Yeah, lovely. So this is the location for today's event. They've hired out this amazing space. The cars are just behind this tree. You can see them lined up. Right, so we just arrived and I've just been asked.
Would you like your car valeted while you're in here?
That would be very kind of you, thank you.
So if I could just have your driving licence details. Please.
Okay.
It's just the usual disclaimer for
Okay,
you.
sweet.
Thank you. And then we can get you some barbecue food.
Amazing. Right.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
So just to show you around the corner.
Cool, thank you.
Melanie, who will be able to sort you out some yummy food.
Hi guys, good afternoon. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
How was your journey? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. How was your journey?
Good. Yeah, it was alright.
It was
Yeah.
alright, wasn't too bad?
No, it was fine. Yeah, we made it eventually. That's the main thing.
Great.
And listen, got some food for you.
Cool.
So, hang on a second.
You can focus it on me if you don't want to be on it. No, there it is. She loves it. Here we go. This is it.
So we've got some pulled pork and a brioche bun, and we've got a lovely barbecued chicken satay, and we've got loads of salad.
Perfect.
Does that sound good?
Sounds awesome. Yeah, thank you so much.
Both of you?
Yeah, we'll have two, please.
Two of those.
Thank you.
There is ability to grab some more shorts. Everything's set up already on time for you to go.
Okay. It's very hot right now.
It is.
Sweating. Right, welcome to your new home for the next few hours. The first edition Bentley Bentayga hybrid. This thing is insane. Come on board, guys. Welcome to the journey. So for those of you guys not with us, today is a very hot day. It's like 32 degrees, I think, right now, which is way too hot for me. But now we're in the Bentayga, it's quite nice to have the AC pumping. One of the things that all Bentleys have, and we have on right now for us, is the cooling seats. Obviously they make you feel very fresh. And also, after a while, if you have them on, especially if you're wearing shorts, it makes you feel like you've peed yourself because it's like constantly going through. But that is a nice little luxury. Obviously not the pee yourself part, but having cooling seats. Heated seats, obviously, standard. We don't need that now. We'll talk some more tech and car stuff in a little bit. So now we're on the road, we've picked up the car, we've left the location. First impressions, the food spread was awesome, all locally sourced, and it's something that Bentley are really trying to work on in sustainability. We then had a presentation, which was great, and again, that was mentioning a lot of the sustainability things that Bentley are doing and looking forward with, not only electric vehicles, but also themselves as a company. The overall aesthetic of the location that they invited us to, I actually don't know where it is, that's why I'm not saying where it is, because it's somewhere in Surrey, but I have no idea. It was down a little dirt track, as you guys saw. But yeah, the overall aesthetic for Bentley, as with their cars, is perfection, and it's always done down to a T. Attention to detail for Bentley is always next level. Even from when we were sitting down having food, they had some of the Flying Spur Bentley logos. What are we calling them? Emblems, logos, emblems, whatever you want to call them. So they were there, and just, you know, the face mask get given. It is 2021. For anyone watching this in the future, face masks were a thing. I don't know if they still are. Who knows? let us know in the comments. So we will be going through some of the specs as well of the Bentley Bentayga Hybrid, because now when you're watching this, the embargo has been lifted and what it is like to drive. So we were driving along, we've seen a tunnel, like a underpass, railway pass. We might use that for symmetry. We're going to check it out and see if it's any good to take a couple of shots. Let's see.
A few minutes later.
Right, that wasn't the one, so we're going to roll on to the next one once I can start the car. What's going on here? How do I start this thing? Right. Oh, you know why? It's electric, so it doesn't make a sound, it's actually on. I'm an actual idiot.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so we just took a random hard right, driving on the road, and we've ended up finding some pretty cool, there's some like logs, pretty woodland vibes, there's some nice trees, so we're just gonna check it out now and see if we can get some shots. Let's do it. So the idea with this video is a first drive, kind of first look, get a few shots, nothing major, which is why we didn't have many locations scouted, but just try and get something cool to show you guys. And then in the future, we'll do some car photography tips and we'll talk a lot more about the Bentleys. So very harsh lighting conditions right now. We've got to work with what we've got. So we found this spot, there's some cool leading lines using the logs here. So we're gonna try and create some depth with that. Obviously we've got a nice red color, the Bentayga. A few quick shots, we're not gonna be here for more than 20 minutes. So again, like normally I would really set things up, I'd test different frames and see what we can do, but we haven't got the time. We literally have to be back in 40 minutes, like we're supposed to have finished the event, and we're gonna be here for at least another 10 minutes shooting. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so I'm trying to get some depth using the log here, using the tree also as like a side frame, because there's a not very nice tree there, but it's kind of keeping the car in some sort of shade. Got a polarizer, it's dusty. Polarizer filter on, this is the Sony 24-70. Okay, sure that'll be good. How are we looking over here?
Yeah, good.
We've switched jobs for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Oh, nice t-shirt, bruh.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Is that UK Shooters, bro?
It might be.
Can you get them online? I think you can. If you go to worldshooters.com, just go shoot.
Yeah.
Sick. So we're quickly packing down right now. As with all of these events, it's always based around the driver experience, which is great. They put you on a route to go and drive, which is obviously what it's about, the car, but there's never enough time to shoot. So we've quickly shot, we'll get in the car and we'll continue this conversation. Okay, so we're racing back right now. We were supposed to be back at 5, it's now 5:05 and we're still over half an hour away. So those shots, we were just shooting in the little woodland area with the trees and the logs. Used the 16-35 with a polarizer, 24-70 with a polarizer, and then we also did a little bit of B-roll with the drone. And then Andy was shooting on the A7S3, which is all the footage you're seeing right now, and the 16-35. That was a mini shoot, but more importantly, back to the driving and some of the specs we've got on this bad boy Bentley Bentayga Hybrid. It's a 3-litre turbocharged V6, and it goes 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. The max speed is 156 miles per hour. So far from driving it, it's been an absolute dream, as all of the Bentleys are, and I have not noticed any difference at all, obviously, apart from the fact that it's very quiet. So there's 3 modes. We've got EV mode, we've got hybrid mode, and we've got the hold mode. So the EV mode is electric, that maximizes your drive. The hybrid mode is intelligent energy, but it's really interesting, and how the technology is that Bentley are using is really great to see. And then hold mode, and that balances the engine, and that actually just uses your standard everyday petrol engine that's in the front of this bad boy, the V6. So the hybrid was announced on January 1st. I got my first experience of being driven in one actually for another Bentley event, which was really nice, in November of 2020. And then now we're in July 2021, now driving the first edition around. So they're available from the 1st of June, so they're already out. Pre-orders are flooding in apparently, so if it's your kind of thing, they're ready to order. That's what I'm trying to say. So the car we picked up today has the dragon red paintwork. I think you'll agree it's pretty epic. I love the color red, especially for car photography. It really can pop against the backgrounds, whether it's greens, blues, city. I think red is actually my favorite color to shoot as a car, so we're very lucky to have this today. The alloys are 22-inch black gloss 5 spike alloys, pretty sick. Yeah, the interior, I mean, what's there not to love about the interior of any Bentley, but this one in particular is lovely. Has a dual tone cabin with green and Portland leather, with dark brushed aluminium fascias and finished with contrast stitching and emblems. The Bentayga Hybrid starts at 155,500, but this particular model is 185,000 plus with all of the add-ons. And with music being such a big part of my life, having the Name audio system in this car really brings it to life. We've been cruising around listening to some wicked beats as well. So again, that's just part of the luxury and part of what's standard really for the Bentleys now, is just having, yeah, bumping music at all times. It's good fun. Yeah, I guess the bottom line is that, yeah, it's very expensive, but if you sit in it for longer than 5 seconds and you get to enjoy it, you drive it, it's worth every penny, because that luxury that you have in your hands and your feet, it just is like nothing else. And yeah, it's just sublime and fun to drive. So we're very late. I think someone is, yeah, they're letting us in. How late are we? 43 minutes late. I mean, content was worth it though, right? Everyone's gone home, literally. Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Well, we tried to get to France, they wouldn't let us over. Right, so we're now back after the shoot, hot and sweaty. But I noticed in the toilets earlier, oh, get yourself some spray. How does this work? I wonder if it smells nice. Let's give it a go. It's legit. Just been informed about this place. How much do you guys think? I mean, this is away from the cars, but this place the event was held at. For sale, how much do you reckon? What do you think?
Me?
Well, anyone. I'm asking them, but I'm also asking you.
3 million.
5 schmillion. 5 schmil. Cheers. So we're now gonna check out the battery, which is inside all of the new Bentayga hybrids.
It is under the boot floor, yes. So it sits under the boot floor, it doesn't take up any extra boot space. 210 kilos, 168 cells, just over 13 kilowatt hours usable energy. Made up of 14 modules, so like I said, it's 168 cells, 2 in parallel to give you better energy density. And this is what we've got. This is what gives you your 25 miles WLTP range.
And in the future, are they looking to extend that range, or how is it?
As battery technology is moving forward,
yeah,
in the same size, we would get a more richer energy density that would give us a better range. So each Bentley comes with a no-cost option Bentley wall box for the home charging unit to go in. So depending on what power supply you've got available, we can change the different leads, so you've got a home charging solution straight with the car.
So that brings us to a close for today of the Bentayga Hybrid. Firstly, big up to Bentley for the invite. This is not sponsored, but it was an amazing experience. And I hope you guys enjoy what it was like behind the scenes and kind of what these days and the overview of these events are like for someone like myself or other journalists that get invited to them. Big up for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and like this video if you did like it. It does make a difference, as all creators say on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.